Peace. Black Power. Your brother Shaka Sankofa. Street Law Soldiers with y'all once again. And this is a very sad time for me and my family. My sister tragically fell ill Saturday night. And she's about to make the ascension, and go ahead and stand on the throne of the ancestral realm, which I've already envisioned, and because she rightfully earned that position to stand among the ancestors, because of the trials and tribulations that one may have in their life here. A lot of times it's a relief when you do finally make the transition, especially when you've been chosen, to join the ancestors, which is a joyful thing, and of course, your heart is going to be crushed and hurt, especially personally in my situation, who my sister practically raised me, and I stayed with her longer than I lived with my mother, and aside from, doing so much prison time, so I'm very grateful for her. And, it's a time when you make that ascension, especially when you're here going through so many trials and tribulations and struggles, being misunderstood, being, not feeling appreciated at times, can sometimes overwhelm a person. However, she's at peace, and that's the main thing. I'm in a joyous, I'm celebrating her life now. It's a joyous time, and we have to live for other people, sitting around, no matter how loud you cry and all that, is not going to change the situation. So, you walk in their greatness as well, because physics law and divine law teaches us that all energy is constant. It just changes form. And, as in every ascension, you leave a lot of energy behind for others to gravitate to, and and so many words. It's just like making your mark and leaving your mark, for others to gravitate to that energy, which I did. And my soul is on fire, and I'm at peace. I'm at peace with the whole situation because I understand, the inevitable. Everybody has to face that, so, it's no time to waste, we all mourn the loss of our brothers and sisters, but you also have to celebrate their lives, you have to stand up and represent them, and take charge, sometimes this will make better persons. It can make you a better person. It can make you stronger. It can make you more clear. It can make you understand life in a more better way, in a more general way, in a more spiritual way, in a more moral way. It can help you, achieve and get over some of the hurdles and struggles that you may be having in your own personal life. Because someone is going to benefit from this video that I'm doing today, because like I said, all of us have this day to face. It's this no one is immoral, no one is a cut above, no one escapes this, and it's selfish to try to keep people here, when physically, they're physically through. And it's just pure selfishness to keep one here to continue to endure turmoil. And so what you do is you embrace, the positive energy. You embrace the goodness of that person, And I salute my sister, Ashe, She did her best just like the next person, and she made the ascension. Just like anybody else, tried her best, tried her damnness to, establish a realm of peace, that we all are searching for while we're in this lifetime, in this realm, in this round. We're all searching for that peace, and sometimes we look for it in the wrong places, unfortunately, and we look for it in the wrong people, but however, that doesn't take away, the beauty that's inside of you, because all of us, especially melanated people, we are beautiful people. We are beautiful people, and it took me a long time to come to that conclusion, although I've been conscious for quite some time. But I'm not afraid to look in the mirror, because I know who God is, and I know I'm a beautiful person, and not in the sense of elegance and all that type of bullshit. I'm talking about the spiritual beauty of God. That's what I see when I look at myself, and like I said, I wanted to take time to give this queen her just due, because she rightfully deserves it. She's been through so much, and it's just it's just so much, that we endure in this realm, in this lifetime, and as she travels, among the ancestral realms, with my other relatives, all my homies, to let her know that we riding with you, we riding for you, we holding it down out here, we repping like a motherfucker in our own African greatness, we carrying a torch for you, so it's nothing to be, sad about, and we all are hurt. We all are hurt, but at the same time, we riding with you. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. And I think about the good things, and I celebrate your life in that way. All the fun we had, all the turmoil that we endured, all the trials and tribulations, all the things that, all the secrets that we had between us. The things that I was involved in, when some people say, they'll take something to their grave, she's one of them, I can attest to that, and, it's a beautiful thing, making the transition where you don't have to suffer no more, so, I'll be, I'm gonna keep on, it just makes me keep on banging, keep on dropping videos, keep banging on this motherfucking cracker, because any sickness that we have, whether it's cancer, whether it's AIDS, whether it's drugs, we didn't create that. That was created by this motherfucking cracker, this devil. So, if I was to blame anybody, it wouldn't be anybody that looked like me, it'd be that motherfucking cracker, because they're that devil's the one who brought all this shit here, for our demise, our destruction, and our demise, so, but aside from that, I'm walking like a giant today, at my peak in terms of my spiritual walk, you know. And I thank her for, because people say we always look like twins, and because we were together so much, and believe me, having a sister, man, just a good looking sister, man, you gotta do a lot of motherfucking fighting, man, when you coming up. So I'll just tell you, I had to, I put a lot of motherfuckers down for, behind her, whether it was her fault or not, just to, the fact that, if a violation was taking place or about to take place, I nipped that shit in the bud. And for those out there that knew me in that past life, they know, how I was, how I put work in, so that's neither here nor there, I'm just celebrating the life of the queen, that's all, and hopefully this will, give somebody courage to do the same when they're dealing with someone, a family member, a loved one, or a friend, or whatever, when they make their ascension, to, expound on it, and let the black community, know, let it be known, because sometimes when you're going through stuff or when you're hurting, when you're conscious, you got a circle that you go to for embracement and to be consoled and comforted, but the ancestors and the creator, they really, they really exist. There's no doubt about that. And they've been working with me, raising me up, to function on a God level, on a supreme frequency, and it's not an easy thing, because, I'm just like, at the end of the day, I'm a man, you dig? So, some of the things that I used to do that weren't good for me, I miss, in terms of, hanging out, and all that, but now I hang out with a different group of people, and conscious people, and and I got a good queen, and I recommend that to you brothers, conscious or not, there's a queen out there for you, man. All you gotta do is step up to the plate, do what is required to be worthy of that queen. Don't come in no hobo state, no raggedy state, and expect, to get the queen of your dreams. And when I say hobo and raggedy state, I'm not talking about externally, So, once again, I celebrating the queen's life, the energy, and and it's good therapy to talk, because when I talk to you all, I'm talking to myself, like I always tell you all, and we've had some wonderful times, and a lot of times, unfortunately somebody has to make an ascension, for others, to come together, for others to put their differences, put their petty differences and all their inadequacies to the side, and come together as men and women. I'm talking about real men and women, because just because you are a male, doesn't make you a man. Just because you are a female don't make you a woman, So, I, like I said, I, love my sister to no end, and she fought, You know, it's no doubt about that. She fought, man. You know, she definitely a fighter. But ain't a whole lot to that. You know, and that just let me know that, you know, when the ancestors, you know, call on me, you know, if it's a fight involved, you know, she gives me courage, you know, and to put up the best fight that I can, you know. So, you know, we can, you know, I believe in the Creator and the ancestors, you know, so my faith is strong, you know. When we want to keep people here and we hoop and holler and all this type of stuff, but you're supposed to be a Christian, you're supposed to be a Muslim and what have you. You know, you just showing that your faith is not strong. Your faith is not strong at all because you don't trust in this process. Because this is a transition is a divine process. It's a divine program. You know, this is an ascension. You know, going to another realm. You know, man cannot do that. You know, only the Creator and only the Creator with the help of the ancestors. You know, and I advise y'all to call on your ancestors. And I'm talking, if you don't know who the ancestors are, they're the people you hung with, your parents, you know, all the people that lost their lives that look like you, that you personally knew, even those that you didn't know. You know, iconic figures, you know, historical figures, and then your deities, you know, the people that you so-called believe in, you know, Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, Confucius, you know, Shango, you know, Krishna, you know, Zithra, or whatever it is, Medinetta, you know, Ma'at, or whatever it is, you know, and you have to be firmly entrenched in your faith and in your walk and in your own greatness. Because everything that you're looking for outside of yourself is in yourself. Everything, including God. You know, so when you know, and that's when you have clarity, and then you begin to understand and walk in your own greatness. You know, because a lot of things don't even matter. A lot of things don't make sense anymore. You know, you can see things for what they are. You can see people for who they are. You know, it's not hard. It's not hard, you know, to study those who came before you. You know, I was talking with the Queen. We had a conversation last night about how when we watch these movies about slavery and what have you, that those people are directly related to us. We just don't know them because they made the sacrifice in terms of being whipped and raped and tortured for us to be here today. If they didn't endure that, we would not be here today. There would be no generations behind us if that last generation or that first generation of people did not endure what they went through. And so I always give honor to them because, you know, they made the sacrifice. They sacrificed themselves, you know, for us to be here. So somebody had to know that, you know, we would be here if they went on and went through what they had to go through. You dig? So, that's where I'm at with this, you know. And then once again, though, you know, to my sister Ashe, you know, I love you, you know, to no end, Queen, and may you enjoy your journey, you know, and stand among the ancestors. You know, and you know, I appreciated you when you were here. I did everything I could for you. So, you know, and she always said, do not shed, don't cry at her homegoing services or anything. So, you know, there's no need for that. You know, if anything, I like to joke and tell all the jokes that we, you know, shared. You know, the good times, you know. That's what I want to remember. That's what I'm going to function off of. You know, we're going to have, you know, a lot of outings, where we have the grill and everything, on your birthday, your impact day, and things of that nature. So you'll never be forgotten. You did too much, you did too much work here to even be forgotten, So, hopefully we'll all be on that ancestral plane, and until again, which will be shortly, maybe tomorrow, whatever. I'll see y'all on the next round. Peace, Hotep, Black Power.